What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be starting a new show. This is I'm Standing on a Million Lives. It's another isekai. Is the first thing I've got to lead off immediately with. So if you're new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm a British guy who reacts to anime, seasonal anime at least. And we are, well, this is day 2 of the fall 2020 season. And oh god, is it a day. Normally there are 8 shows, one of which being a short show, but there are 8 total shows that I've had interest in watching this season. Thankfully, one of them has been postponed for some period of time because Funimation, they got a license for Journey of Elena. Is it Elena or Alania? I think it's Elena. They have the rights to it, but they didn't receive the actual episode until later, so I'm going to guess this is either going to be uploaded tomorrow or something. I don't know. It will come out when it comes out, but if you were looking for that one, that's not happening today, at least. At least it's not planned to happen today, unless I check back in a couple of hours after I'm 6 episodes in, and it shows up. But yeah, we're starting this show. I can already tell, just by looking at the analyst page, that the synopsis for it has changed and been updated to what Crunchyroll now has, because it's a Crunchyroll show. So what we do when we start a show is I load up the analyst page, have a look at the synopsis, the tags, things like that, which studio is doing it as well, just to get a basic understanding of the show. I know that's not for everyone, so if you want to skip ahead to when the actual reaction bit gets to, timestamp in the description as per usual. So, Standing on a Million Lives. Aloof and logical middle school third year Yusuke Yotsuya, we'll see, is transported to a game-like alternate world, typical isekai. He becomes a third player and takes on a dangerous quest with his classmates Iu Shindo, yes, and Kusue Hakozaki, oh god, names, who were transported there earlier. Okay, so he wasn't the first to go into this world. That's a little bit different. The cold Yusuke eschews emotionalism and examines all elements with detachment, sometimes even toying with the lives of his companions. Can he protect his party from attacking monsters, difficult incidents, and powerful scheming enemies and win the game? Assuming there is a game to be won here, I don't know. Typically, isekais don't have a winning condition. You're just stuck there and you have to make the most of it. Typically. By the time you get towards a win condition, such as defeat the Demon King or whatever, I've never seen an anime show progress that far. I'm sure manga have progressed to that point, but I don't know what happens at that point. I've never seen a TV adaptation do it. So this is by Maho Film, who I have watched their only previous work, which is, if it's for my daughter, I'd even defeat Demon Lord. It looked decent. I had no complaints about the visuals of this show. The main character was annoying, and yeah, I didn't like the main character. He got on my nerves a little bit by the end, or middle of the show. I can't remember when I dropped it. It was fairly late in I dropped it. Isekai Magic Harem, that's not promising, but we won't consider that yet. Yeah, it's an interesting visual. This is our deity, game master person. This is our main guy, looking cold, unempathetic, and all this good stuff. I assume these are our friends. I don't know who this is. I guess these are monsters, the goblins attacking. Don't know what the deal with the Zubat is, but yeah, this is I don't know. When you come across an isekai, your first thought is, how is it generic, right? Like, how generic is this going to be? How much different is the main character going to be from other main characters? Is it going to have a compelling story? Is it going to have a compelling world? And that's always the risk you run with an isekai story, now that it's just a very prominent genre. Like, and I know, I enjoy isekais. I really do enjoy them. I watch a lot of them. Even those that are considered mediocre, or harsher words sometimes, I'll still watch and get some enjoyment out of. But it's rare you find one that hits the pinnacle, like Ascendance of a Bookworm, or ReZero. Like, these shows have, like, established themselves as, like, here's the top end of isekai. I would even consider Yojo Senki in there. I would love more of that series to be adapted. Konosuba's up there as well for the comedy aspect of it. I don't think this is going to be playing comedy, though. This is action, drama, fantasy, no comedy tag. I'm not expecting this to be a light-hearted comedy show. I'm not expecting it anyway. If it ends up being that, sure, that's fine. Everyone loves a good laugh, but it's not what I'm expecting from it. But previous AniList thing, which you can see on my full 2020 preview, said that this is like no other isekai you've ever seen. It was like touting itself as like, we're so different and all this. I'm like, don't do that in your synopsis. You're just going to set yourself up for disappointment. Because no matter how much you think your idea is original, I can guarantee a parallel can be brought from that from any other show. There's so many anime out there over such a long time span, nothing is unique anymore. It's if you get a unique combination, the elements themselves are not unique. That's what I tend to find. It's very rare you find a show that is unique like that. There's still the occasional one, but I don't expect for your second ever studio adaptation to do a masterpiece like that. That's not normally how it works. But let's stay optimistic. Didn't mean to close that tab. I am a professional, as you can tell. Where did they go? Where is this show? There it is. So, we are watching this one on Crunchyroll, as I said before. So, link to that is going to be in the description. But if you're new to the channel, these are timer-based formats. Bottom left of the screen down here, you're going to see the timer for the episode. I will count you down 3, 2, 1, play. And on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll all be in sync. There will be no video or audio from the original material visible on this. But we will be doing the full reaction length. So the full 23 minutes 40 of this anime episode will be reacted to. You just have to provide your own content. I know some people don't like that style of format, but technically it is the only legal way of doing it on YouTube. It's just that other anime studios don't care enough to chase up after it. Only certain ones like Cygames get uppity enough to start chasing down people that react to their stuff, which is infuriating, but it's YouTube's rules. And they're fully in their right to do it, as much as it sucks. So, with all that said, let's just get into the starting show of Saturdays, which of 8 show day, Jesus Christ. Standing on a million lives. I guess that's standing on the lives of everyone in this world. I don't know. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, we're starting off with monsters. Eyes in the dark. Goblins? Hobgoblins? Goblinoid. Let's just go with that. Music. Main character. Nice kick. Don't wheel. It's quite an inefficient way of killing, but whatever. Why? So we're establishing his hatred for this world. Oh, damn, that was a good hit. Okay. Huh? And into OP, I guess. So he hates this new world, but he also hates his old world more, apparently. OP seems a little quiet. Is this just my headset being wrong? No? Megane waifu? Okay. Okay. Game Master's got a bit of a booty on him. No, this song's just not doing it for me. I mean, it feels like a typical isekai song, if you can categorize it like that, but it's just not... just hasn't hooked me. Okay, that was some of his childhood there. One thing I've noticed is like all of his he's not had any proper equipment here. It's kind of interesting. Alright, here we go. Are we in the real world? We are in the real world, okay. Well, I can't make that assumption really, but I think it's implied this is Tokyo. So, how's he going to be isekai, do you reckon? Truck-kun? Would they really go for that trope? Is he gonna be transported out of nowhere? Be invited in? Right, yes, this is one of the ones that is... Yeah, she's the ones that, oh, gossip starts. Future plans, huh? He's already seeming out of it, doesn't care. Especially the way he's framed in the light and stuff. Okay. We setting up a love interest here? Setting up someone that will be relevant later, I'm sure. Streaming? Interesting. Wow. I mean, I enjoy my games. I don't know if I've ever gone that level of excitement when I'm alone playing a game. Actually, I'm not sure if I can say that's true or not. I have to think back. It might depend on the game. Alright, he's on duty. Alright. The girl we just established. And straight. Okay. Oh, her in modeling. Good model. Naturally. Don't know about that. Okay, we're establishing the fact that they... What a surprise. Oh, really? Okay. It's very creepy. Well, from what we've established, it seems very common, but... That's not a good enough answer. I mean, you'll make it, but... Because they've not got to high school yet. This is end of junior, right? And they're gone. Huh? Why is this building like a... Why is this a horror show now? Why is this now a horror show? Okay. So this is how he's getting isekai'd. At least it's not Truck-kun. At least he's not reincarnated. He's just been summoned. Dropping from the sky, though, is very isekai. Into water, though. That's less common. Oh shit, alright. Okay. I wouldn't freak out when you've got something like that, but... Huh? So yeah, they are both... Okay. Sure. Okay. 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 Interesting way of speaking. Fill the village chief's request within 14 days. Okay. Of course they are. Eight steps left until the quest is completed. Defeat goblins, blah blah. Oh, okay. So we have to have 10 members. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. She's the mage. A wind wizard, okay. Stats, blah 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 blah. There was some stuff there probably. Hey, sword warrior, okay. High health, high muscle strength. I don't know, what is it? It's just random, okay. Well, yeah. Farmer. Okay, that explains his equipment. He's now designated farmer. Health's high. Upper body's high. That was 200% upper body. That's not bad. Oh, yes. Minus 50% strength when attacking anything but plants. Wow, okay. I mean, if we're fighting any plants, we'll be fine. Okay. And then it became a regular thing, got it. Huh. Interesting. Oh, it was a forced thing. Interesting. Okay. I mean, it was your fault for getting lectured, but still. Mm-hmm. Oh. Looks so dumb. Yeah, so he's minus 50% strength against anything that's not a plant. I mean, depending on how advanced this world is, eventually he'll have a shotgun. Don't forget that. Interesting. Now we're a vision novel. Fair. Temporarily. Does he want to go back, though? Oh, goblins. Hmm. This isn't gonna go well. Yep. I mean, you just charged in with no coordination. Just saying. I guess. Okay. No. What's with the horn? No. Maybe. Oh, he's having an out of body experience. Interesting. Oh, he's back. Okay. Always? Okay. Sandstorm, nice. Got him, though. This feels a little cheesy. Is there no penalty? I don't know if I like the concept of there being no penalty for death like that. A lot of the stakes of the show disappears if you do that. Let me guess, it took a while. Hmm. Oh, okay, there's the stakes for it. There's the stakes. I was about to say. If the entire party wipes, that's it. But as long as one person's still up, you can... Yeah. You should learn it. Jesus Christ. 5 days. What is the reward? One question. That is... Okay. Huh. Odd. Okay. Oh shit, he's been killing a bunch. Probably. Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh, damn. That's, something demonic. I'm gonna guess. Okay. Okay. Well, they come back in 30 seconds anyway, right? So, it's not that horrific. Yeah, so just run. I don't think they wanted to fight this. I think it was kind of ambush. But we're split already. Oh. 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 Interesting. Can gain knowledge about edible plants, apparently. That's the only thing I saw of note there. Interesting. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. A troll, okay. If that's a troll, then Jesus Christ. Oh god, that's a troll. Oh god. We need to start leveling. Need actual training. Don't think that would have helped, really. Mm-hmm. Gonna go leveling. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. The parallel's already been drawn. That's the episode. ED time. Reminds me of something. This reminds me of another song I've heard. I just can't place it. I think a Vocaloid song had something similar. Well, that was... Hey, Nintendo Switch getting their advertising in. Fair play. So the end game here is to have 10 total people in this world. And, well, let's see here. The farmer class. Like I said, if it was a modern society, he'd at least get a shotgun. He would have proficiency with shotguns. But what is a farmer going to bring to the table? Just trying to think what skill set he's going to bring. Because he does have high strength, it's just all his tools have a minus 50% debuff, which just makes him a regular human again. I'm going to go back and look at his stat card after this, just so we can Have a look to see if there's anything that might give a clue as to where he might be going with this. Decent ED as well. Alright, subquests. Subquest roulette, what is it? Okay. Oh, having some fun with the ending, okay. Okay. Interesting. Is about the only way I can put it. I don't quite get the main character right now. I just don't get him. I don't see... He seems a bit too exaggerated of a... Like, his actions seem like his hatred for the current world and his hatred for this one. Well, he doesn't necessarily hate this, I guess. It just seems a bit too exaggerated and forced right now. Like, I don't see any real reason for him to be having that sort of attitude other than it's just his natural attitude that he's had all his life. But judging by the fact that we saw a scene of him as a kid in the OP, I'm going to guess something happened in his childhood to make it so. I can kind of understand him... His logic of him going to level up while she stays safe makes a degree of sense. Like, he's a bit of an arse in the way he explained it, but it makes a degree of sense. Like, she's had some time to stay here, they've completed something, so she should have leveled up in some way. Or gained some experience in some way, although she doesn't appear to have done. So he's going to go level while she's also incapacitated right now. She could not bring up a shield or two-hand her sword either, so she is limited. I don't know if statistically she's been impaired by the fact that she's missing an arm, but yeah, she at least loses shield capabilities, or even dual-wield capabilities, but let's be real, she's not going to dual-wield. Only black-haired main protagonists are able to dual-wield things anymore. So yeah, let's go back to his stat card as a farmer. Let's go back to all their stat cards real quick. Okay, Wizard Wind. Health, upper body, lower body, involuntary muscle, and strength are all down to at 83%, so physically weaker. Can use wind magic, has 1300 MP. Wind, 30 times 120%. Okay, and she's rank 3. So she has leveled. Kasue is rank 1 and is just 220% health, 190% upper body, 180% lower, involuntary muscle 170 and strength 190. Let's see what his as farmer is. Okay, occupation, farmer level 1, farming tool, overall rank 2, composition iron words. Alright, that was just the ad break thing, I think, there. So where's his actual... Where is his actual thing? I'm not able to see it now. Here it is. So yeah, read in time 5 days, that's his weapons. Where is his stat page? Did I not see it at some point? Where is it? Lost it. Farmer, yeah. There it is, found it. So his health is 150, so decent. Upper body is 200%, lower body is 110, muscle is 120, strength is 150. Can gain knowledge about edible plants. I feel like that's a key thing. He's going to have to use that power to learn about edible plants. Sounds like a decent support character, almost. But he has very high upper body. So that might wield into things, but his... what did it say? Minus 50% to strength with the weapon? Let's see. Yeah, minus 50% strength. So he only has 75% strength, which means he's weaker than the wizard when he's attacking anything that isn't a plant. Okay, so he must gain something when he levels up that makes him somewhat competent in some way, right? Well, there's no guarantee he has to, I suppose. No guarantee that the main protagonist has to have any useful skills. After all, he is player 3, he's not player 1 or 2. Interesting. Minus 50% strength, but is strength the only thing? I mean, a sickle? I'm just thinking about this. Let's think about this in D&D terms. Like, is a sickle simple one-handed? It's a +2 to attack if you're proficient. Slashing weapon. Does it use strength or dex? Because if it uses dex, then strength or dex. Just trying to think. Has to be a finesse weapon to be able to choose strength or dexterity. So I'm gonna guess it's listed as a. Let me just pull up D&D Beyond real quick and just give one of my characters a. Sure, let's give my cleric a sickle. Why not? See if that works. Because in theory, if it's not going to be based on strength, he can actually make it work if he gets a bit more adept with it. That's the only thing I can think of that might work. Sickle. 1d4 slashing damage. Add. Let's equip it. Simple light weapon. Yes, yes, yes. Can I... Oh, if I take... Let's take the mace off so it might actually show up. Where the hell is... Did I not add it? There it is. Sickle. No, it is a strength-based weapon. Okay. So yeah, he can't really use it. Okay. He'd need to think of something else then. So, yeah. Base opinions of this show, because I don't want to go too long because I have so many shows to watch today. I'm being very picky about my Saturday shows this season, because I've got 8 of them. So far, this hasn't got me. I don't see anything overly interesting so far. I want to see what happens when we start leveling up and start getting into more of it, and maybe start to explain our character attitude. Like I said, I don't want to judge a show on episode 1 alone, because I feel like you lose a lot if you do that, because 20 minutes is not a lot of time to formulate an opinion about an entire series. So, I'm going to give it an episode 2 next week, but so far this is on the drop list. So far. We'll see how episode 2 does, but right now I'm not hooked in any way right now. Like, Farmer is a unique class, and the fact that it is so rare, I don't know if that's a bad thing. I mean, it's obviously perceived and meant to be a bad thing. It's like, oh, you're weak. But there's going to be some perk to it that is going to be useful. I mean, it's a good way to earn a little bit of finances. Like, farming is an important part of this world, I'm sure, so it'd be a good way to earn a little more income if they need to start upgrading equipment and buying new equipment. He can earn a little income whilst they're off training. That might level him up as well, the farming. Maybe farming is his key to fast leveling or something, I don't know. But yeah, so far, it still feels generic. Like, despite it trying to do all these things that are different, it still feels like a generic isekai. And in a day with 8 shows, I'm picky enough to say, yeah, it's not getting there. But we'll see. See what episode 2 does next week, and take it from there. So thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode as per usual. Leave a comment what you thought of this first impressions of the show. If you see the potential in this, if you know that the manga gets better, like this is a manga adaptation, right? Yes. I'm sure it does pick up towards the end, but that's the problem. I'm not waiting to the end to get into a show. The show needs to sell itself in the first 2 to 3 episodes, realistically. If you can't sell your show in that, you're going to lose a lot of people, because that's a lot of time commitment people want to have to invest in to your show just to maybe get a return that they're not certain of, you know? So, right now it's not doing it for me. Let me know if it is for you guys. And don't forget to hit subscribe. We will be doing next week's episode at the very least. Beyond that, who knows? But you can also check out the rest of my full 2020 reactions here on the channel as well. Thank you everyone for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.